Hello everybody!
Hi!
My name is Darren,
I'm Graham.
and I've been sent to see a film that you've not seen.
Have you really?
I Feel So Pretty. I think it's called I Feel Pretty, actually. That's what I saw.
Oh, right. I didn't even know there was a film out called that. So I thought you were just tweaking your nipples for a second there, complimenting yourself. Oh, I feel
well,
so
you know, whatever it takes.
pretty.
Whatever it takes for self-confidence. Not this movie. Bloody hell. Have you heard of this movie?
I just said no.
What's that girl's name? Amy something.
Schumer.
Who's Amy Poehler?
Amy Poehler's the one from like Parks and Rec and
Oh, I like
Sisters
her.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
Do you like Amy Schumer?
She's in Juice Bigelow as well.
Yeah, I don't like that. Do you like Amy Schumer?
She's the one with Tourette, so she's very funny. Amy
Probably,
Schumer.
what was
I've
the
not seen
motivation?
any-
She just remembered what film she was in. Fuck! Shit! Fuck!
There's Rob Schneider.
Yeah. Why? I'm in a film where Rob Schneider's the main actor. Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you like Amy Schumer?
I don't know her. I've not really seen anything that
I
she's
haven't
in.
seen anything else she's in either.
I know she's caused a fuss
Because she said she fingered her sister.
in the world. Is that why?
Something like that.
Don't know
yeah.
why
When
that
they were
would
kids,
cause a
she
fuss.
fingered her sister.
Oh, when they were kids, right. Okay.
Anyway, so this film,
What's it called? I Feel Pretty.
I
right?
Feel
Is
Pretty.
it comedy?
supposedly,
Suspicious.
it is like Big, in so much as they have to acknowledge that and have the character watch Big in the movie. But instead of it, go on.
Well, do you know, I don't know why this just jumped into my head, but do you remember I said that there's a program called Dear White People on Netflix?
Yeah.
I said it was like Rashomon, where you see like different... You shouted at me saying, you haven't even seen it. And I'm like, yeah, but I know about it, because you always reference it.
Yeah.
When it's one story seen from different angles. Anyway, a token Asian character popped up in the show.
Oh yeah.
And she said like...
Is this
what do
anything to do with I Feel Pretty, or is this a
And
completely
she said,
separate conversation?
and she said, what do you think, we all just sit around watching Rashomon all day or something like that?
So what's that got to do with me referencing Big?
Well, you said that Big was in it because it's a direct reference, whereas
Oh, so
in
you're not telling me that
it's-
Rashomon is referenced in a film
It's
that's
referenced in
Rashomon-like?
because it's relative. Yeah.
Well, thank God we spent 7 hours
Well,
getting to that.
Apart from anything, you shouted at me. It was not 7 hours. It was not even a minute. So,
Nah.
blah, blah.
Well, we'll have to see
Blah.
what someone else thinks about it.
Anyway, so the point is, yeah, you shouted at me the other day for
I didn't
referencing.
shout at you. I got
me. You got
moderately
me.
angry.
I was in trouble the other day because I.
You referenced Rashomon really casually, and I went, "How do you know about Rashomon?"
Yeah.
How do you know?
That's my film to reference.
Well, I just thought-
I seen that film. I know about that film.
I was just angry because I thought you've not even seen it, and you're referencing it like you know all about it.
It's one of Kurosawa's finest.
Well, name me another one by him.
I'm just glad I got that one right.
Yeah. What's his first name?
Rashomon.
Rashomon
Kurosawa.
Kurosawa, who did a film called Rashomon.
Yeah.
No.
Curry.
Curry.
Curry Kurosawa.
No.
I don't know. Tell me about Amy Schumer anyway.
So
Singing
it's
her
like
sister.
Big, I Feel Pretty.
Yeah, I Feel Pretty.
You know, in the sense that he
They
wakes up as a...
watched Big.
Yeah, she did watch Big.
She watched. She
Right,
She,
okay, so
she
she's
wakes up as a man, an
No.
old man.
Right, I'll
Tom
just tell-
Hanks. Does she wake up as Colin Hanks?
No, she wakes up as a fucking
That'd be an
self.
interesting twist.
So basically, she's a fat girl, yeah.
So it's like Shallow Hal.
It's exactly like Shallow Hal. I've not
Okay.
seen Shallow Hal, but by all accounts. But the other way around, doesn't he see skinny girls as fat girls?
Yeah,
no,
he got
the other way around.
hypnotised, yeah.
Yeah. In the
Fat girls are skinny girls, so he
she-
hits on all the fat girls, but he thinks they're skinny. Go on.
Yeah, she's a fat girl
Yeah.
that bangs her head and then thinks she's a skinny girl. And then it's about the wonderful confidence that she has now as a skinny girl. But we still see her as a fat person. So pretty much every
She's not
single...
overly fat, though,
Well,
is she?
no, she's not. She's not even that bad looking.
No.
She's pretty average looking.
Yeah, it's average. Yeah.
And yet every joke in the movie from that point on is essentially, haha, she's fat. So there's a bit where she like enters a model you know, like where they're doing like sexy dances and stuff. And then she turns up, you know, with her t-shirt and her stomach hanging out. The joke there is, she's fat. And that's the joke all the way through. She's fat.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
in this-
bit-
in
especially when,
in
like you say,
2018.
she's not even that fat or
So
bad
she's
looking.
not? She's
So,
not?
yeah, so yeah.
I say she's not even that bad. It's not like she's obese.
No,
She's maybe a bit chubby.
Yeah, I mean, she probably could do with losing weight, but she's not so fat that she's like
Where
the
she should be the
biggest example.
punchline.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
of
she
every
should
fat
never be
joke.
the punchline of a fat joke, right? That's disgusting that you'd even suggest that. But
Unless she writes it about herself, she can joke about what she
she
wants.
writes about herself. But I'm sure she got paid lots to be in it. So
All
yeah,
the more money for donuts! Donuts,
Yeah.
donuts!
and
And liposuction.
then most of the
then-
film is about how it's like the fucking magic water from Space Jam. You know, like. You know, she thinks she's doing all this because she's sexy, but really she's still fat and ugly, and she's done it all on her own. And so you think, okay, that's going to be the moral of the
juice
movie.
just alcohol?
It's just butter. Well, no, the magic juices that she banged her head, obviously.
Okay.
So you think that's going to be the simple message of the movie, which ultimately it is. But she's got two friends, normal-looking friends, who were her, like, you know, fat non-model friends.
Right.
But in real life, they're just normal people. And at the end, near the end of the movie, she's like jibbing them off because all the models have like embraced Amy, whatever her name is, Schumer. And then she's like, I'm gonna be over there with my model friends, and she's being like a proper bitch because she's now
Ditches
like
her actual mate.
yeah. And so you think like, oh right, so
happens.
is the message that is like a vacuous thing, or whose side am I on? And also,
Wait, so the very end is that she actually ditches her friends?
no. The very end is back to the original message of I did it all myself, and you think, and it gets so fucking cheesy. I mean, not to the point that you know.
Not nacho cheesy.
No, not that she just starts eating cheese.
American cheese.
Just like she does like a speech in front of all these models when she realizes she's actually still a big grotesque fat girl, which she isn't.
Which that's not me
But
saying.
but that's what the film is. Now
Yeah.
she's realised that she's horrendous. She does a speech with all the models there, and ultimately the speech is about how.
So a lack of self-confidence.
Yeah, she's not very confident at the beginning. Then when she thinks she's skinny, she gets confident.
Yeah, but now she's not confident again because she's big. She's still standing up on stage.
Yeah, because she realises, you know, I did it all along, and maybe other people like me can do it. And so she gets on the stage with all these skinny.
Did she win?
No, she was working with them to do a thing. Basically, if she did in real life what she did at the end of that movie, she'd be arrested straight away.
Yeah, right.
She hijacked like a press conference for makeup or something. So she's with all the models, and she starts saying about how things make us feel self-conscious and blah blah. Before she even gets like the fourth sentence, it's cut to the crowd, and they're all fucking crying, and you think like, well, I mean, I don't think you'd cry that quickly. I think you'd think, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I think they'd all be fucking filming it. It'd be like live, crazy, hideous fat girl, they'd be calling it.
It crashed the conference.
Yeah, and like Amy Schumer looks more normal to me than all the models do, which are being held up as this like, you know, this is what we all wish we looked like. They're all like fucking stick thin with weird made up faces. Look like fucking aliens. So I didn't like the film. It wasn't funny either. And also, right, so she the way she develops this thing is she's on a bike at the gym, you know, doing the spin class. It's pretty fucking brutal, to be honest. It's like the beginning of an episode of Casualty. She like falls off the bike and gets her hair caught in somebody else's wheels and just gets her
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you know, sucks her in and clonks the back of her head.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and then so she wakes up and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm skinny." And there's like a trainer
with a massive
there.
bald spot.
Yeah, that never gets mentioned. The trainer's just like, "Okay, then off you go." And then she realizes that she's not skinny at all. And
Why would that be your first thought? If you were pretty, you wouldn't just be like, "Yeah, I'm pretty."
Yeah, she thinks it's magic. She's like, "Oh, the magic's maybe."
So she remembers her life from before.
Yeah, she just thinks she can't believe what's happened.
Right.
Anyway, then when she has a bang on the head again, I mean, she really is not helping herself throughout life, banging her head all the time. She bangs her head again near the end, and that's when she sees herself as fat again. But she doesn't realise she's been fat all along straight away. She thinks the magic's been broken and she's gotten fat.
Aww.
No, that's just retarded. Can you say that word?
No.
Okay.
I take it back.
Yeah, it's just really stupid. Is that worse?
Is that well? If your synonym for retarded is really stupid, then you have a misconception of what the word is. Go on, you've already dug the hole. Go on.
So she then bangs her head again, and she thinks, and so then she's like, "Oh, the magic's broken," and she's made a boyfriend in the middle. When she thought she was good looking, she goes to the date with him, but thinks he won't recognize her because she's fat again, and he only. No, it's just.
This is all heartbreaking.
She's mentally ill. Because if you believe that so easily, that, he won't believe who I am because I was a skinny person yesterday because of the magic.
Do you ever see her for what she thinks she looks like?
No.
Yeah. So all you ever see is Amy Schumer?
Yeah, I presume she gobbled up all of the budget by being in it, not because she's fat and needed to spend it.
She's an A-lister now, isn't she? So.
Yeah, I have nothing against her. This is the only thing I've seen her, and I'm sure she's hilarious, but not here. So yeah, I just did not like this movie one little bit. It was just offensive on every possible level.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I did use the word retard before.
Retarded. Yeah.
Don't say that.
To be fair, it's a musical term for slowing things. You're slowing the note down.
That's how I meant it. Musically.
Well, it just means to slow. Anyway, it's by the by.
Yeah.
It's very insensitive to use. Shouldn't defend it. But although it might be the accurate word.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Well, especially when she is clearly suffering from mental problems.
I don't mean in terms of mental problems. That's what I'm saying. That's the wrong time to use it. I'm saying you can retard a note If you are singing a song, for instance.
Yeah. Or you think you're fat or skinny when you're not.
So retarded.
Anyways, so that's all I've got to say on this movie.
Bye.
Bye.